What's up, guys? Welcome to Life Knowledge. My name is Justin Alphabet. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. Stay to the end of the video so you get all the information that you need. Today we're going to be talking about your opposite will heal you. So you might be wondering what it means that your opposite will heal you. And I'm here to explain that to you. So something I've learned very recently is that integrity is something to do with strength, and vulnerability is something to do with weakness, right? We think that, oftentimes we need to be really strong or we need to be really weak to do certain things or be a certain way, or that's who we are as a person. If you're a weak person, you might want to be strong. If you're a strong person, you might need to find a way to be weaker. And if you think about it a little differently than just like weak versus strong, if you think about, it using different words, it might make more sense. So like, for example, someone who's really strong might need to be more vulnerable, or someone who's really weak might need to be more integritous. To have integrity is like, if you think about like a bridge, right? Bridges like that cars go over, that humans walk on, and things like that are tested for their integrity. Integrity is another word to describe strength. And so integrity can also describe, a person's character or strength of character. And, that sort of thing, right? So if you are weak, you typically lack integrity. You lack either something like discipline or strength, or some kind of strength, like emotional strength, mental strength, physical strength, spiritual integrity, like those kind of things, like physical integrity, mental integrity, those kind of things. So the point here being is that if you're weak, you might want to, in one of those areas, you'll have to heal that through the opposite. A person has to become strong in certain aspects of their life before they can control something in their life, before something will be able to heal. So for example, let's say you're very emotional and you're easy to anger or cry a lot, like maybe you cry often, or you can't handle pressure very well, or maybe your physical strength is kind of weak. You have to do the opposite of what you've been doing to become or have the ability to control what it is that you lack. So for example, if you are physically weak, going to the gym and figuring out how to, lift weights, use a personal trainer to help you figure out how to, lift weights, use machines, figure out exercises that you need to do to strengthen certain parts of your body, because a weak body is, basically going to affect everything else. Same with a weak mind. If you don't exercise your brain, if you don't exercise your mentality and, do math problems or figure out problems, play chess, do some kind of strategic or mental exercises, your brain functionality will be weak if you're just constantly watching movies, playing video games, not really, getting outside the box of your daily routine. So and along with that, emotions, like I said, like anger, like if you're quickly angered, it would be great to exercise some control and calmness, right? Trying to be more calm, or the opposite of whatever it is that is your bane or your issue or your problem or whatever your weakness might be. And that's how opposites heal, is you got to, find the other extreme, find the opposite of whatever it is that is ailing you. Whether, it's vulnerability, you have to be, if you're a really strong person and you already are strong, sometimes it's beneficial to also have a little bit of the opposite. Some people have a really difficult time who are strong and who've been hurt, who've been, walked all over and things like that. They have a hard time putting down their walls, letting people in, being vulnerable, that kind of thing, like things like that, like that can be very difficult for people who've had such a hard time in their life and haven't really ever had someone who's had their back for real. And so that's something that you might want to consider as well if you're a really strong person and you have a hard time letting people in. Discover how to be vulnerable to the right people. Obviously, they have to be the right people. Don't just go out here trusting people willy-nilly, because you're going to get hurt. So some people don't have great intentions. Some people do have legitimate great intentions. There are still good people out there. There are people with good intentions. So and that's how you guys you can find the opposite and heal, is whether you're integritous and you have a lot of strength, or whether you're weak and vulnerable, you can become the opposite. And that's how weak things become strong and strong things become weaker, which will also make them stronger. Finding a balance between the two is the ultimate goal. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you have the day you deserve. Let's level up, and I'll see you in the next one.